the spring trout fishing season. Every year he calls me, and every year I answer. Holy crap! It's a giant! First two portages are behind me, so let's get into another one. It's 1:30. I got a long day. Hope to make to camp by 7 or so. I still got 3 portages to go and I don't know, 15-20k for the day. Beautiful sunny day, light winds, mostly tailwind for today, so it should be quite nice. Spring trout trip officially kicking off, baby. Let's go! Woohoo! Just finishing the small little pond, and the next portage is right up ahead. Let's get done quickly, no complaining. Just finished the portage on this little creek, the next lake. Very nice little creek. And then do a little bit of fishing. I wasn't going to fish today, but I just can't help myself. So I set up the rod. Let's do a little bit of trolling. It's such a beautiful day. Who knows? Who knows I'll catch the first one and get the skunk off of me. So after this lake, I'll be on the Petawawa River. There are 2 more portages, one more lake, and then a long portage to my destination lake for tonight. Not that long, it's about 900 meters or so. But it takes a little bit of effort for sure. Well, my fishing experiment lasted about 5 minutes. I got snagged, broke off my leader, lost the lure. So I busted out the double blade here. Let's make some time. On the river, if I see a couple nice pockets, I'll set up the rod again. Oh man. Alright, just finished that little portage around the waterfall. Nice little fall at the end. Now here finally on the Petawawa proper. Have a nice little wind, a little bit of current. There's another section here on the river to paddle. One more port. Then another small lake to cross. And a long portage to the destination lake tonight. So far so good. 3:30, making pretty good time. I should be there by 6 hopefully. Okay, finished off another one. Nice little pool here. Some rapids coming down. Not runnable, unfortunately. So I grab a snack and keep going, man. Almost there. 4 p.m. now. Yeah, so I expect to be there by 6. Should be good. There are several of these little drops, these little log jams here. It's nice coming down, but going up, it's not going to be fun on the way back. There's another one. Okay, finally the last portage here. The end of the lake. 900 meters, and then I'm home. Yes! Woo! .6:30. I made it to my destination lake for tonight. Pretty exhausted, not gonna lie. Thirsty. I ran out of water a while back. I don't have anything to filter with. It's in my bag. So just gotta find a campsite ASAP. Get some water, get some food in me, and I'll be good to go. Alright, let's go. Maybe another 20 minutes or so here, and I'll be home free. There's one up ahead. It looks reasonable. Seems to be empty. I think I want to take it. It's almost 7 now. I am gassed. Holy. And also I've been looking for a campsite that is facing north. Tonight there's a good forecast for northern lights. So I'm gonna take my chances, even though it's kind of cloudy, so hopefully they'll clear up and hopefully they'll come out. You just have to be in the right place at the right time, that's all. Maybe that's it. Alright, almost there. Hey, let's check it out. Water access is pretty good on this little beach. Let's go in. All right, good view of the lake, good fire pit, rocky point. It's pretty small. I think there's a good tent bed right here for a single person tent. It's perfect. All nice trees around. All right, that would do. That would do. Let me get ready. Seems like some animals being used in this area as a bathroom as well. There's a lot of hair on that poop. I'm not sure what it is. Fisher, maybe? Pine marten? I don't know. This is the secret right here. Some electrolyte tablets. Whew. Well, camp is set up. Just gonna chug some water here to rehydrate. Gonna make a quick fire, have some dinner, and crawl into bed. 8 o'clock now. I'm pretty spent, and I think that's gonna be it, man. Done. Big day. Big day tomorrow too. Tomorrow we'll do some fishing. Morning. It's a beautiful morning to start out day 2 over here. Some coffee on the way. It's only 5:30 now. It gets bright really early. I fell out of bed, so I'm still contemplating if I'm gonna have a full-on pancake breakfast or something quick and get an early start on the day. Let's see. Definitely 2 coffees though. All right, we are on our way. Getting a pretty good early start, just after 7 a.m. now. Gonna finish paddling this lake and get back on the paddle wall. There are 6 portages today, the first one being the longest, and a whole bunch of short little ones. I hope I can maybe skip a couple of them. If there's small rapids that I can run, that'd be great. And do some fishing on the river as well. All the little pockets, the back eddies, the little beaver dams, we'll be hitting them all today. Okay, seems like I'm here. Let's get this big portage out of the way, and then all the other ones should be nice and short. And the weather's definitely changing. There's some rain in the forecast, and it looks like it's gonna come today. Yes. Okay, just finished that portage. There's a nice little pool right here. Let's give it a couple casts. See if we can catch our first fish of the trip. I got one. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. A small little one. But we are on the board, baby. Yeah. Feels good. Feels good. All right, let's keep going. See if we can find a couple other good spots. There should be a few. And there's a portage sign there, but looking ahead, it looks like I can go down no problem. Okay, it worked. Nice. One avoided. I'll give it a couple casts. Looks good. Oh man, just had a nice one. Chase it all the way to the boat. Got it. All right. Yeah, baby. Nice, nice, nice. Not that big, but they sure are beautiful. Okay. Let's let them go. Yeah. Now we're fishing. No more bites. Let's keep moving. Okay, another portage is done just behind that rapid right there. Unfortunately, it was not runnable. I gotta keep going. 10:30, man. I gotta move on things. I want to finish this river section. I got one large lake to paddle still before I can make camp. The weather's holding, but doesn't look very nice, man. Doesn't look nice at all. It's okay. Just gotta move on things and keep fishing this nice little spot. The last one that looked really promising, but unfortunately not a bite. There's a moose, a mama and baby calf. Oh, wow, not sure if the camera caught it. There's a baby moose right there. I got close, the mom just came out, put his big old head out. Holy. That was a little scary, but pretty awesome too. All right, that was portage number 4. So, 2 to go. It's a little canoe snack. I'll stop for lunch soon. Also some mangoes. These are awesome. Just enough space. I can hear some water. So that means we are the next portage. Big drop down there. Woo! Okay, end of the portage. Perfect spot for a snack. Like a nice little wrap. And then we can continue on. Okay, lunch hour's over. Let's give a couple casts right here. Keep going. Woo! Hey, my boy, it's a nice one. Yes! All right! Gorgeous! Oh my goodness! All right. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Nice brook trout. Oh, beautiful. I'm actually gonna keep this one because it took the hook really deep. So I'm gonna dispatch it right now. And it'll be dinner. Oh man, that was awesome. First cast. Let's go cast again. Got it. Woo, another one. Holy mackerel. Another fatty. Oh my goodness. Whoa. It's a giant. Oh, it's a whitefish. No way. Look at that. It's a whitefish. Let's let him go. Oh man, this spot's stacked. Holy. Oh, I got another one. It was just hanging over here. Holy crap, another whitefish. So many whitefish. Look at that. Every cast. They're all schooled right here. Check it out. Got it. Woo-hoo. Oh man, that's awesome. All right, another one. Let's go. Holy crap! It's a giant! Oh my god! Wow, look at the size of this thing! Whoa! Oh my god! Look at the size of this beast! Oh my god! Oh man! Look at it! Holy crap! That's awesome! Yeah, baby! Incredible! Alright, so I'm gonna go to the other side because I know there's whitefish over here. And I caught that trout on the other side, so let's paddle back. You know what? After that one, I'm gonna catch another one. Lost it. Another big old whitefish. Holy macaroni, man. Look at the size of this thing, bro. Look at it. Beautiful spawning colors too. Look at them. Yeah. Alright. As much as I hate to give up this honey hole, I gotta keep on moving on, man. Keep on trotting. Let's go. That was wild, man. One of the best fishing spots I've come across here in the park for sure. Insane. Okay, the next portage I scouted the top of the rapid is definitely runnable. I'll run the top and then I'll portage the rest. It's hard to scout the very end. There's a big ledge. I don't know if it's doable or not. Woo-hoo. That's the ledge I was talking about. I'm glad I didn't go for it because it would have been bad. Very rocky and shallow here. Well, that was the last of the portages for today, number 6. I'm back here on the Petawawa, and I think I'm gonna get the other paddle and make a little bit of distance now. I have a large lake to paddle into my destination tonight. It is 12:30, so pretty good timing. I think I should be there by 3 o'clock, hopefully. I kind of want to take a swim today. I mean, I'm disgusting, all dirty and sweaty and muddy. And the canoe is all dirty and sweaty and muddy. And the fish is sweaty and muddy and bloody. It's a disaster, really, if you think about it. Very nice tailwind now. Making great time. Crossing this lake, almost at the Narrows, into the next lake. I want to set up my other rod for trolling. See if I catch a big old lake trout. That'd be awesome. But in reality, I'm moving too fast for trolling. I have to slow down. So I think I'm gonna paddle hard another hour or so, and then maybe when I'm on the next lake over, I'll do some fishing. Okay, going through the Narrows here. When I look to make camp, as soon as I get to the other side, the wind's really strong out there. And the weather doesn't look very friendly anymore. Let's check out this island up ahead. Looks pretty nice. As you can see, I changed campsites. That one was just too windy. It was impossible. This one's quite nice, pretty big. That's where I was before, right on the island there. Just came across the bay, nice and sheltered. Almost 4 p.m. and I think I'm going to do the unthinkable and jump in this water. Really cold water, but I'm too dirty to not do it. Woo. 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 My goodness. All right, I took a bath. Yes. Beautiful colors, look. Yeah. Hit it with the old bay. Instant mashed potatoes. Let's make it cheesy. It's almost too big for my pants. Don't know about you, but for me, that's a 2-star Michelin meal. Wait. Three stars. Holy crap. Delicious. That's the beauty of pan frying. You don't waste anything. Oh, baby. This is living, baby. This is living. Look at that. The weather cleared. Blue skies. I checked the weather forecast. Tomorrow looks really good too. Hopefully a full sunny day. Man, that dinner gave me so much energy. I still got hot chocolate, dessert, 6 o'clock. Hell yeah. Great evening. Traditional Irish hot chocolates. And I'm here just thinking about what an awesome day today was. Going down to Petawawa, so beautiful, such beautiful little stretches. Then that fishing hole with all those whitefish. I think they were whitefish. Plus the brook I caught. Later on the moose, the little baby calf. And then the mom, my mama coming out, sticking her head right out of the woods. Big white face staring me in the eyes. Holy, scared the bejesus out of me. I thought it was gonna charge me. You remind me of when I was a kid and my mom would give me that look, you know? They're like, Rodrigo, what are you doing? And then, you know, like venom will be pouring down the fangs and like, I'm like, oh mom, okay, I'm sorry. I'm joking, Mom. I love you, Mom. But there was a little bit of venom too. and then the sheep start flying, right? Freaking flip-flops, everything flying my way. I'm like, holy shit, what's going on? Oh man, a wild time, to tell you what. The kid nowadays would never survive growing up in the 80s. It was a different world back then. Time for a little bit of reading. And that'll be for me tonight. See you all in the morning. Good morning. Let's enjoy a little bit of the sunshine after a cold night. Feels real nice. Breaking camp. Gonna make some breakfast. Definitely a pancake type of day. And then get on the water again. Let's go. Some coffee. You got day 3 underway now. Beautiful day, sunny, no wind. Should be awesome. But I had a little bit of trouble sleeping last night. I mean, I passed out when I got here. I think I went to bed around 8. Woke up around 1 a.m. There was something walking in the woods making a lot of noise, breaking brush, stepping. I'm not sure what it was. Maybe a moose, maybe a bear, maybe a deer, who knows. But I walked out, got my pen, started banging and making quite a bit of noise myself, so they know I was here. And then a few minutes later, I heard it splash into the water, and it swam off. So, I mean, obviously I couldn't sleep very well after that. I was always on the lookout. It's alright. Coffee will cure it. Alright, 8:30. Finally getting on my way here. Beautiful sunny day. There's a light breeze coming from the north, just starting, but it shouldn't be too bad. Almost at the end of the lake here. Looking for my first portage. There's only 2 of them today. Both of them about 300 to 400 meters, so not bad. I think I see a sign up there. All right, portage is behind us. Let's keep going. There's some moving water ahead. I'm gonna go there and give it a couple casts. Maybe there's a little trout living there. Let's go check it out. Okay, let's go one size down. That's it. Got a little one. Let it go. What was this? I wanted that little one. The nicer one got away, unfortunately, but that's okay. Let's keep on going. I'll throw this lake here, the lake shore, nice and slowly. Hopefully we'll catch one. Just saw some little minnows jumping over here. I wonder what it is. See that? Seems like it's a huge school of whitefish. I see them here. Let me see if I can get some footage. Okay, it's almost 11. Kind of feel like a little boat snack. Yum. Okay, snack time's over. Let's get back on the lake. A few more kilometers, and then I'm done with this lake. To the Narrows, over to the next one, and then the final portage of the day. This is a nice spot where the river runs again. I've had a couple of hits, but no takers yet. I got one. There's another little one. Let me go. Whoop. They're so slippery, man. This fish is incredible. Okay, there's a little bit of fast water up ahead. I can hear it. Let's go check it out. All right, that's a nice little run actually. Bigger than I thought. Let's go. Yeah, baby. That was pretty awesome, actually. Too bad I hit the camera. I'm going to get sideways. Nice, nice. Yes! That's the brookie that we've been looking for, baby! Woo! Oh, yes! Alright, so here it is. Stop squirting. Look at it. Woo! Beautiful spots. Beautiful trout. Oh, wow. Yeah! Yee-hoo! Awesome, that was pretty epic. Awesome little run. And a beautiful brook at the end. Holy. So cool. I actually found the portage after I had run. But I think I would have run it anyway. It was pretty nice. Let's continue on. a few more kilometers here on the Petawawa, back to the next lake, and I'll portage over to the destination pretty soon. Maybe I'll stop for lunch. 12:30 now. All right, there's one more rapid up ahead. I had a look. This one looks much easier than the previous one, so let's go for it. So this lake that I'm trying to get to, for whatever reason, whenever I look at the map, I look at it and think, how am I gonna get there? And honestly, I don't know anything about it. I don't know if the fishing is good. I don't know if the campsites are good. All that I know is it's hard to get to. If you look at it, I'm already, 15 portages deep, 3 days paddling, and I'm finally getting there. The lake's like guarded by either crazy ass long portages or a lot of paddling. So let's see. I'm excited to finally reach my destination that I've been thinking about it for years. It's gonna happen. All right, 800 meters to go, and I'll be at my special place. The canoe's already up the hill, some 500 meters or so. I'm coming back for the second load. Well, I'm finally here, and it's a beauty. I'm gonna gently paddle to one of the campsites up ahead for some lunch. I'm getting pretty hungry. It's 2:30 now. I've only had snacks all day. Make some wraps, set up camp, and then do a little afternoon fishing later on. Let's go. All right, let's check out this spot. This little island, private island maybe. That'd be really nice. Oh yeah, very nice. Beautiful fire pit right here. Check it out. Holy. All right. That's it. It's home for tonight. I'm gonna make some food. I'm pretty hungry. And then let's go out fishing. I had a fish on the way here. Nice lake trout. So that's a good sign. Maybe they're biting. I'm getting pretty hungry. Pretty hot too. I'm gonna jump in the water afterwards. Woo. Oh, that was a pretty nice cold plunge, I would say. It's gonna dry off and head out fishing. Almost 4, 2 hours of fishing or so before I come back. Some clouds starting to come that way. We're expecting rain. The second half of the trip is gonna be wet. Tomorrow, the day after, it's gonna be raining, unfortunately. What can I do? Just out for a nice afternoon fish and paddle. 4 o'clock. See if I can do 2 hours of fishing. Hopefully something will turn up. This spot right here looks really fishy. Really fishy. That one. It's a tank. It's a giant. Whoa. My gosh. It's a giant. Whew. Yes. Oh my Lord. Okay, the hook is out. That is an absolute beast of a trout. Okay, I'm just gonna release it right here on the net. Absolutely gorgeous evening. I'm gonna paddle around the island here one more time where I caught that fish earlier today, and then head back to camp. 5:30 now. Should take me 30 minutes, 40 minutes to finish. Should be good. Make some food, light a fire, relax. Tomorrow's a big day too. Tomorrow I'll be doing the longest portage I've ever done in my life. It's about 2 kilometers and 700 meters out of here, times 3. So that's gonna be north of 7K that I have to walk in the woods and drag all of my gear. Should take a couple hours. It's not gonna be easy, I don't think, but that's part of the gig. Get it done tomorrow. Okay, back here at camp. I had already left the tent and the tarp pitched before I left. Feeling great. Gonna have some food, a little sip of scotch, light the fire, and enjoy the rest of the evening. An absolute classic, loaded house-style gnocchi. Always good, man. Always good. Closing out another epic day. Awesome travel. 2 very nice brookies. Great campsite. Little hot chocolate. Just enjoying the rest of the evening here before I hit the hay. Tomorrow, my work's cut out for me. I'm gonna check the forecast one more time, but the forecast called for rain and some headwinds for tomorrow, so it should be a challenging day. But let's enjoy the peace and quiet while we can. I'm just catching a weather update here. It's not looking very good. Seems like it's gonna rain overnight, and then Tuesday rain, and Wednesday very, very cold. That's the day I have to get out. And tomorrow, the wind from the southeast, southwest is gonna be mainly a headwind all day long. Oh man, the back end of the trip is gonna be tough. Anyway, I'm gonna hit the hay. Catch you all tomorrow. Well, it's morning time. And as expected, it rained all night and it's really coming down now. I'm just gonna pack up and wait for a break in the weather and make a run for it. I have to make a very long portage, so if it's raining, you might as well do it. Do the portage in the rain, and hopefully It'll stop raining for my paddle back. Let's see, this is turning into an adventure really quickly. It seems like the rain is just slowing down a bit. So I'm having a quick granola breakfast here, no coffee. Maybe I'll have coffee on the other side. I want to go tackle that portage. I'm thinking about pushing on way beyond where I'm booked today, but it will depend on the wind. If it's too windy on the other lake, it'll be challenging. Because I figure, you know, it's today's Monday, long weekend is over. Anyone in their right mind would have probably gone home. And if I make a big chunk today, so about some 25k plus 4 kilometers of portage, I'll have a much easier day tomorrow and after. And tomorrow's supposed to be even rainier, so I could tackle that nasty portion of the river in the rain, because I want to be wet anyway, so I might as well do it tomorrow. So let's see, I'm gonna try. Hopefully I can get that far. Let's go. All right, and we are on our way. Just after 7 a.m. Get a nice break on the weather here. Seems to be the calm before and after the storm. Let's see, a quick paddle over to the portage, and then a long hike over 7 clicks over land, deep into the hardwoods, back to the way I came. Okay, I can see my takeout right there. Let's go, let's get it done. All right, here it is. Just short of 2,600 meters. Let's go. It's a beautiful forest. Stay focused. And remember, no complaining. Motherfucker, son of a bitch, whose idea was it? God damn me. Lots of poop. Lots of poop. Big old moose poop. Just taking a little break. This is pretty hard work. The trail is flooded in a couple of sections. Good thing I'm wearing my sealskin waterproof socks. Comes very, very handy. But it's also so beautiful and peaceful. Just looking around here, the birds are singing. Some of the meadows are covered with this tiny little white flower. I don't know what they are. They're quite nice. And then some trillions spread around. Really enjoyable hiking the woods. I think I'm about halfway, so let's push on. It's 9 o'clock now. I should be there by 10 hopefully. Very different conditions than what I was expecting. Totally glass and hot, really hot. Well, I'm gonna take advantage of it and cross these 2 big lakes. But before, there's a little creek flowing in right there. I'm gonna go check out, see if he holds any fish. Let's see. It's pretty shallow. There's lots of suckers hanging around in the shallows. Well, let me give it a cast anyway. Okay, the wind's building up. The headwind that we were expecting is making it across the lake. All right, one of the big lakes is done. Have one more lake coming up. It's pretty windy out there. It doesn't look like it, but it's so much hard work. So much harder, I should say. Let's see, I want to cross the lake and now decide what I'm going to do. If I'm going to stay here or if I'll push on into the evening. Before getting on the creek, I'm gonna make a quick stop over here for lunch and have a cold coffee too. It's really windy out here, bro. Holy, it's ripping. Okay, quick stop on this campsite. I was actually planning on staying here tonight, but it's early. I'm gonna push on and make some ground for tomorrow. Just got filtering some water, make myself a sandwich, cold coffee, and let's get back at it. This is the cold brew backcountry special. This is mixed as well. Still real good. Alright, it's a quick break, and we are back on the wind. Woo! Man, too bad it's so windy. This will be a very nice pleasure paddle through the creek now. Ah, holy hell! Okay, finally in the creek. It's a battling insane headwind. Now I have upstream current to battle and wind. There's probably gonna be a couple beaver dams to jump over, so I'm gonna get my shoes back on and get ready. I'm getting close. I'm looking forward to portaging again instead of battling this wind. Man, it's a big one. Let's try this. Yes! Man, never have I been so happy in seeing a portage sign. That means I'm getting close. Man, there's lots of fish here. I wonder if they're suckers. Yep, nothing. Let's go. I'm totally exhausted right now. Had to stop. I'm gonna make one more snack. I need a little bit more energy to finish this. My bags are on the other side. Gotta finish this portage, another section on the creek, and then hopefully find a nice campsite and a cold swim. Cold swim would have been awesome. I stuck my head in the creek over here. It just felt so good. I'm so overheated right now. Oh man. Alright. Cool. Woo. Woo. Oh man. Oh my god. Did it. Woo! Yes! Oh. Had a nice cold plunge, relax a little bit. I almost fell asleep on that rock when I laid down there. Holy. Set up camp, tent, and tarp over here. Beautiful, typical Algonquin campsite. Nice and clean, mature trees. Very nice. Yeah, gonna enjoy. Make some dinner soon. And that's it. Another awesome day. Some much needed electrolytes after a very, very tough day. And what a monster of a day it was, man. Started off with that behemoth of a portage in the morning. I added it up. I think I hiked about 12 kilometers altogether today. A portage 12 kilometers. Plus 6 hours of solid paddling against the wind. Non-stop headwind all day. Got blisters on my hands, both of them. But I made it, man. I'm very, very glad I did, because now I'm in a much better position for tomorrow and to get out of here on Wednesday. I was getting a little bit concerned. Yeah, and in case you're wondering, yes, I will have a little bit of scotch in a few minutes. For now, just enjoying the view. Heating up some chili for dinner. Nice and easy and delicious. Alright, some cheesy chili with a little bit of garlic naan. Ooh, hot, 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 hot. Almost 8 o'clock. It looks like we might get some thunderstorms in the evening. But all of my chores are done. I'm gonna pack it in, go to bed, do a little reading, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Man, the storm is right on top of me now. Hopefully nothing happens. Good morning on day 5. I think it's day 5. Having a cup of coffee here, nice and relaxed before I get my stuff going. Today I have about 20K to do, but it's not nearly as daunting as yesterday. No crazy ports. There are 4 carries, I believe, but much shorter. And then I'll be going through the lake where I spent my first night and up the Petawawa one more time. Going up the Petawawa, I know there are 4 beaver dams, I remember. Those will be a little challenging, but probably not too bad, hopefully. It's a beautiful morning. The loons are singing, mist over the lake, nice and calm. We had quite a show last night. What a storm, holy. Probably the hardest or strongest storm I've ever had here camping. It was just lightning and thunder and just an insane downpour for 20 minutes or so. Quite powerful. Just after 7 o'clock, getting on my way. There's a thick fog over the lake this morning. It's a beautiful morning. Paddling through the islands of the lake. Just floating here in the middle of the lake. So serene. Thick fog. I can hear the birds kind of chirping, singing along. Black flies are out in mass. I'm gonna touch up on my bug repellent. I do have a portage coming up in another kilometer or so. And then I'm gonna go down a creek, and there's always more bug infested locations, if you know what I mean. Let's just touch up and keep going. Just approaching my first carry of the day. I think it's 500 meters. Let's get it done. I have 2 options now. One is straight ahead in a 900 meter portage, and the other one I can go around through the creek with just a short little 100 meter carry at the end. It does add about 4 or 5 kilometers of paddling afterwards, but the lake's so nice and quiet. I think I'm gonna take the scenic route. Have a fish. We have a fish. Might be my first laker. Who knows? On a boat. All right. Finally got a laker, baby. All right, quick show, back in the water, little lake trout. All right. Go, baby. Yes, 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 sir. The entrance to the creek. Portage up ahead, 100 meters. Well, no bites at the bottom of the falls there. It's a little bit surprising, but plenty of mosquitoes. So let's get out of here. I'm back here on the lake that I camped on the first night, and I'm gonna start retracing my steps from the first day. I'm gonna cross this lake, one longish portage, and then back on the Petawawa, up the river, and I'll make camp upriver later on tonight. The wind's starting to build up, so I think I'm gonna get my double blade and make through this lake before the wind gets too strong. Well, this is the end of the line. My carry around the rapids is right over there, and I'll be back on the Petawawa, just upstream. Quick snack break before I get back on the Petawawa. I'm looking at this portage here. After the downpour last night, it looks like it's, you know, up, I don't know, 5-10 centimeters the lake. Because I remember a few days ago this was all dry land. Now it's flooded. It's insane. That seems like the flow on the river is gonna be much stronger. It sucks for me because I'm going upstream. Back on the Petawawa. A little bit of breeze, but not too bad. Nothing compared to yesterday. It's about 1 p.m. Progress on the river is pretty slow with the current and the headwind. But I'm just keeping the pace, taking it easy, not pushing too hard. And I'll get there eventually. The weather's clearing up. Really, it's quite nice. It's getting pretty warm now. Just enjoying the afternoon, you know? Pretty nice. The first beaver dam is right up ahead. I'm also gonna fish these dams on the way back up. Just give a cast or two. You know, you never know. There might be a fish just sitting there. Just 1 or 2 casts on each, and we'll keep moving on. Oh, this is where the portage is at. It's raging. just on the other end of the portage. And now I remember there were 3 or 4 beaver dams. And I hope I'm not speaking too soon, but I think that the high water levels are actually helping me with the beaver dams, because the water is going over the dam instead of leaving it exposed, right? So there's enough water for me to paddle over. There's one up ahead that I remember coming down and it was mostly exposed, but now it's totally covered in water, so it should be fine. Yeah, baby. All right, that was awesome. Yeah, very nice. I think I was right. The high water is helping me out. I think there's one more dam only, and I should be home scotch free. Yeah. But the current's pretty strong though. Oh, that's it. No more beaver dams. Just a waterfall right up ahead. And I'll be at my destination lake right after a short carry. Awesome. Only 2 o'clock. Whole afternoon to relax. Maybe do a little trolling. It'd be nice to catch another laker. I have a fish fry. That'd be perfect to close out the trip. Let's see. Hopefully the fishing gods are on my side. On to my last lake. I'm looking for camp now. The wind's building up and there's some storm clouds on the way. I need to get out of the water as soon as possible. Alright, this will do. I have my shelter built up. Nice, surrounded by trees, nice and protected from the wind if the storm does hit. Otherwise, the site's real nice. It's a nice little point out into the lake with a massive fire pit and chilling area over here. I don't know. Hopefully the weather stays nice, because I would like to hang out. I actually got a whole bunch of firewood at the portage. It'd be nice to have a good fire for the last night. This camp has quite a few spots with moose poop. There's another one right here actually. And I'm pretty sure there's one somewhere around there, because I keep hearing it. Walking around and breaking things and twigs and branches breaking. I walked into the woods there so I could see it, but I couldn't find it. But I noticed there. Just making a lot of noise. It's a little unnerving. quesadillas with some bacon actually. One, because it requires no cleanup. Okay, so here's number one, nice and easy, ready in less than 2 minutes. Oh yeah. A full tummy. It's about to fall asleep right here. Well, it's only 7 p.m. but I am totally exhausted. I just need to lie down. I'm gonna read a book here for a while and probably pass out pretty soon before even dark. I'll see you all tomorrow. Good morning. To start day 6, last day here. It's a cold one. The wind blew all night, pretty strong. There's still pretty of a kind of a stiff breeze coming down the lake. Cup of hot coffee on the way. I think I'm gonna whip up some pancakes probably, and then head out to the car. I only have about 2 hours to my takeout, so it should be a pretty easy day. Just have to battle a little bit of wind up this lake. Okay, camp is all packed up. Just gonna load up the canoe and push off to the end of this lake. The weather's holding so far. A little bit of a mist in the air and wind, but no heavy rain, which is much welcome. Let's get going. "15 minutes after 8 a.m. and I'm on my way. A short paddle out of this lake and then 2 short carries and I'll be on my car, ready to rejoin modern Western civilization. Let's go. Here's our first portage right here. meters. All right, I'm back here on my access lake, and with that, I'm gonna wrap up another awesome spring trout fishing adventure. This time around, I really stretched and pushed hard, spent long days in the water paddling in preparation for a huge trip that I have coming up this summer. I believe I covered just over 100 kilometers, and I'm not sure how many portages, but I'm gonna look on the map and put the number over here on the screen somewhere. And with that, let me finish this one off, and I'll see you next time. give you guys a look. Look at this brookie. Whoa. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fish. Look at it. Oh, hello there, baby. Come to Papa.